Hello traders, welcome to ROBOS Academy. ROBOS is our trading robot that analyzes and trades markets automatically without human intervention for complete transparency. We teach based on the zones and positions our robot selects. In this weekly series, we review trading weeks efficiently, sharing key technical and psychological insights in a practical way. This series will change your market perspective and teach you to see markets like a robot. In this week's episode, Robos executed 5 trades. Let's take a close look at why each trade was taken, what happened afterward, and how it all ended. Each trade is full of important lessons that can level up your own strategy. We are currently on the 15-minute time frame and the robot is analyzing the chart. At the same time, it is also monitoring the higher time frame structure, which in this case is the 4-hour time frame. The robot recognizes that we are now in a buy zone on the 4-hour time frame, and since the overall market structure is bullish, it is looking for a buy trade opportunity. As you can see, our trading setup has formed in this area. Here we can see that the fair value gap overlaps with the Fibonacci golden zone. Additionally, the 200-period moving average on the 1-hour time frame is acting as dynamic support for this area, which further strengthens the validity of the zone. In this video, we're working with a $10,000 account. The maximum risk per trade is set to $50, which is configurable in the robot's settings. The reward to risk ratio is set to 2, and the maximum daily risk is limited to 1% of the account balance. The first trade reached its target and was closed in profit. As you can see on the higher time frame, which in this case is the 4-hour chart, we have a valid fair value gap that can act as a point of interest and serve as a potential demand zone. The robot can wait for long opportunities within this area on a lower time frame. The robot is now waiting in this zone for a valid setup based on its parameters. This zone checks all the boxes for a valid sell area, so the bot highlights it. What happens next? Let's find out. Currently, we're in a downtrend. We know an important buy zone on the 4-hour time frame has been broken, with price closing below it. Furthermore, the 200 moving averages confirm this downtrend. Therefore, we are looking for sell positions. We view this area as a liquidity trap, which we call IDM. The presence of this IDM before our actual designated trading zone increases the strength of our zone. So, as we can see, trade number 3 also closed at take profit. But keep in mind, it's not always going to be this clean. The market often behaves in unexpected ways. That's why patience, discipline, and commitment to your strategy are absolutely essential. A potential sell zone has been detected by the bot. It meets all the predefined conditions, so the area is now highlighted. Now let's observe how the market reacts to it. Here, the bot marks two potential sell zones. When two zones are close to each other, it's usually better to go with the one that's further from the current price, as the first zone might be a liquidity trap. However, this depends on the bot's configuration. In this case, the bot is set to be a bit more aggressive, so it considers both zones as valid for entry. Even though this zone had everything the robot was looking for and the setup formed perfectly, it still ended up as a losing trade. Don't forget, there's no setup or strategy out there with a 100% success rate. Losses are part of the trading game, and there's absolutely no way to avoid them completely. The robot opens another sell position in the upper region, and this area could have higher validity because the previous zone where we got stopped out was actually a liquidity trap. Therefore, the probability of winning this trade could be higher. As observed, the price approached our take profit level but reversed shortly before reaching it. As a result, the trade closed at break-even. This type of scenario is quite common in financial markets and highlights the importance of risk management and trade management. Well, we've reached the end of this video. Thank you for the time you invested and for staying with us until the end and watching. We provide you with trading concepts and technical and psychological points each week in the shortest possible time in a completely practical, simple, and transparent manner. We'll see you in the next video. To motivate us on this journey, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment.